penis.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to our roots.
18 plus stream, folks.
18 plus stream. I will also mention, this is our 50th session for villains.
Hell yeah.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
I can't even count that high.
So many hands. And I wrote a special intro recap that Rexeria is going to read.
Yep. Alrighty.
Go on ahead.
It is.
Start over.
Deflated, bro.
We're live. Okay, 18 plus stream, penis. All right, recap time. Go.
Let's go.
Hey,
It's
my line.
man.
It's my line. Fuck.
Okay. It has been a long journey so far for our villains, and as time continues on, the same can be said for Dremura. Starting out in the city of Velport on Anera, Victor, Sim, Aegis, and Zay had found each other as people do. It was then that a pair of nobles were to be united in a marriage that would send the party down the road of true villainy when Lord Varzand extended an invitation for them to join the Thieves' Guild. With a new source of income, Victor was able to create his visions in a monstrous work of art. Sim delved deeper into assuming people's personas, starting with an unhealthy obsession with Leonin. Zay went through a Varzand ritual to become one that held the power of the crystal and could become connected to Hexus, an entity that was trapped on Dremura, but found ways alternative to an agreement that he made long ago to grow his power. During a personal trip to the city of Prada on the continent of Prakan, Zay came across a tugging pull from her new crystal powers. Following instructions from Hexus himself, Zay instructed a Thieves Guild members. Zay infiltrated a Thieves Guild member's bedroom to acquire a crystalline sword. Later, finding out the entity trapped inside was a god named Dazarus, which Zay very quickly released and began a courtship with. The story of Aegis was bleak and ended too quickly for his liking, however, as his ego and hatred for orcs consumed him and made him arrogant as he died to the very thing he hated. The Varzans then introduced Koth, a trusted family friend, and one that had a cacophony of souls inside him. Shortly thereafter, Rexeria was sent by the Thieves Guild as a replacement for Aegis to work alongside with the party. As time went on, Victor had made significant progress on his projects in dedication to the God King. Sim had control over the Solstice clan. Rexeria had also undergone the Varzan trial to become one of Hexus's people. Koth showed how powerful a presence they could be when entering and warping the mind of others. And Zay had set a lot of the city of Velport on fire, displacing approximately 80% of the population. Opportunity knocked when the Varzans set the party to the continent of Tegeth as nobles vying for a spot on the noble court there. Running through the motions... I lost my spot. Running through the motions, meetings, and occasional special events, Rexeria and Zay, posing as a lovely and noble couple, were gaining traction quickly as the favorites to win the spot. Victor was invited to be the part of the Black Court after showing Amelia Renworth his visions and projects in mind. Zay spoke with Dazarus, their relationship becoming closer, as he said he'd like for Zay to join him in ruling over his new planet, and the thought that Zay could wish to become a god. The fun times were cut short for the party, enjoying the noble life, as during the extravagant ball the king and queen made an appearance, letting it be known that Prakan had declared war on Tegeth. Anera had fallen to a plague sweeping through the continent, and that the noble selection should be put on hold. Returning back to their mimic mansion, Mimi, Zay's long-shot correspondence with a djinn named Zulanon paid off as he came to her with the hefty proposition of making her a god. Zulanon then made their way around the party, offering to grant them a wish as well. As the transformation began for Zay, Rexeria practiced expanding her powers. Victor and Koth experimented with ripping souls away from Koth to put in new creatures. And Sim created a new pandemic of the game ring as he started spreading the magical ring disease amongst the people of Proxfield. Rexeria's wish to have a better knowledge of her crystal powers came with a price, as Zulanon tasked her with returning a young woman named Teresia home to Lehelet on the continent of Nirbeth. On their way, the party ran across several people, including Zaymaru, a dragon that Rexeria noticed had no connection that all the dragons should share, a pair of old men that removed the party's game rings.
Oh, did I miss a paragraph? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
That is my fault.
Pause for technical difficulties.
So how about that airline food, huh? I'll be here all week. I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh.
regularly scheduled program.
Oh God, where was I? Did you fix it?
Yeah. Old men that removed the party's game rings, among other individuals on the road.
Okay, thank you. A pair of old men that removed the party's game rings, among other individuals on the road. At one point, Zay was brought before all the gods to be judged on whether they would allow her amongst their ranks and grant her godhood. While exploring a ruined city, the party looted what was left and spoke with a four-armed Goliath woman who was intent on remaining sheltered within a safe space behind a set of doors built into the mountainside. Continuing on, the party came across a hazardous bridge, and using a ring of 3 wishes went awry, were unfortunately teleported to the inside of the cavern in the Lehelet Mountains. Finding themselves in pitch black darkness, Rexeria created some crystal light sources while Zay still struggled. Finding a small civilization of changelings, the party was helped find the way out by Mag, a changeling whose ancestors came to Dremura during Namathos invasion. However, on the way out, Rexeria was charmed by a sea hag and pulled under the water. Acting quickly, Zay and Sim jumped into the water in pursuit. Rexeria broke free of the charm and clutches of the sea hag, and the party was once again safe for the time being. Exiting the caves and making their way to the nomadic people's camp Teresia would call home, they said their goodbyes while giving Koth a present of a spinning top. On their way down the mountain, Zay picked up a new animal companion as she coerced a large dog to begin following her. Sim made an appearance as Lord Solstice to the Solstice clan's mining operation on Nirbeth. Under the guise, Sim was able to acquire multiple samples of a firestone for the rest of the party. But last session, as the group was traveling down the mountain to another city, Rexeria's keen eye spotted a lockbox in the ground with a note in foreign language. With Rexeria and Zay working together.
Yeah.
With Rexeria and Zay working together, they created a pair of crystal glasses that could read any language. The note, from a J, described something inside vaguely. Taking charge, Rexeria lockpicked the box, opened it, and an entity inside the box came out and entered Rexeria. Trying to connect telepathically with Rexeria, Zay was blocked. When the entity tried reaching back out to Zay, she mentally blocked out its communication as well. After a few inner dialogues with the entity, Rexeria and the rest of the party learned that the entity's name is Agaros? Aragos?
Hey.
No, which one is it?
It
AGA.
is.
AGA? Agaros.
Agaros.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dyslexia was doing a thing. Rexeria and the rest of the party learn that the entity's name is Akaros, and he is now currently Rexeria's backseat driver. The night was quiet, and there was pause for celebration in the morning when Sim laid a golden egg. The party's travels had them come across an elf who was running from 3 lizards. Attempts to stall the man worked as he passed out from Rexeria's minor illusion spell of a 4th lizard in front of him. Battle ensued, and Zay came away with 2 lizard souls as well as the soul of the Elvis man, who had a lovely wife and kids at home.
And that's where we begin tonight.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Oh God.
It's not.
I found it in my notes. It's Aragos. Aragos.
I
Fix
was
it.
right.
Change it in
Aragos.
NPCs then.
Yeah, fix it.
Oh, did I
just screenshot it.
dyslexia over? Oh,
Yeah.
I just.
This is the
Fucking
Colobos.
hell.
Oh my god.
See,
Wait,
this
what do I
is
have in
why.
Aragos.
Scrabble.
Ara.
Ara,
I'll be fair, yeah.
Aragos.
Look at him.
Oh no. Anyway,
No. Thirsty
the
side.
party ended up resting for the night, and during the night, the Slagkoths they managed to see
yeah. Fuck, that's right.
fairies.
I did not write that.
Eventually, they got Koth up. They talked to Koth. They told Koth that there was a potential war starting if Koth did not come with them to a meeting of the kings and queens of the fairy courts. And that is where Koth is now after some discussion and changing of clothes.
Koth's in the Fey realm. Woo!
Woo. He's tiny too. He's forcibly tiny.
Forcibly tiny. And we have
Small.
learned that Koth is the king of the spring court.
Yeah.
Under the rule of the summer court.
Spring, the season of new life. Everything that
Yeah.
Koth is.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, and beings aside, is where we start today.
So, now that that's good and done, we've been missing someone for a while due to a vacation. But his character has not been doing nothing. His character, Victor, was whisked away by your friendly neighborhood lich to work together on a project on an era that was currently, it still is currently plagued. Victor, you've been able to complete quite a bit, Will, there, with being under the wing, so to speak, of this lich. Is there is a lot of dead workforce to be used, and seeing how ready to go and raring to get stuff done you were, and this old timer, if you will, had decided, you know what, let's help him. Let's further him along in what he wants. He's got a good goal. We align real well. I'm old potatoes, he's new. This could be good for both of us. And so they set to work, or had all their plague zombies set to work on securing an area and making a proper work area, putting up and starting some larger rings around the whole thing for helping with channeling magics, as well as trying to figure out if there were any living doing the sort of you stick with me or you end up like zombies move, or you end up as one of the test subjects, because Victor, you can never run out of too many bodies to use to make your lovely creations with. It's a sea of corpses. It really is. It really is. And we pick up with did I ever give the Lich a name, or did I just call
You-
him the Lich? Where
You
is
did.
it?
It would be in important notes.
It's an important. I put it there.
Yes, Druckton.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I didn't have an image for him. That's why I put it in there instead of an NPCs. I'm gonna move this. Where am I gonna put this? I'm just gonna put this in here for now. So Drukden, it would be morning time. When he comes to you, there has really been no rhyme or reason between rest and non-rest, though. Sometimes it's you resting during the day, sometimes it's night. But nonetheless, morning time comes around, and he comes over to you, wherever you feel like you might be, or whatever you might be working on at the time, and goes, "It's secure enough and safe enough to bring your friends into the inner rooms of our fortress now, if you so wish to have them."
At some point, yes. But before that, I have one final ingredient I must hunt down. I have a commitment to make.
Oh, yes. What is it that you're looking for again?
Ah, inhale.
Don't die.
You can't breathe the beverage. Just an adult Remoraz. They're in the mountains of Tigith, I know. But uh, the rest of the group is over around in that general area. So I think that it would be a good time to drop over there, get what I need, and then maybe come back here. After all, we are getting close to one of the rituals. And how go? I will, in my absence, I will need the plague zombies to begin to dig a ring of magic circles around one of the larger safe haven cities while I am out.
I
Or at least
will.
the outline of them, not the inner parts. I will complete that when I return. We don't want to give the locals anything to fear more than the various roaming dead outside their walls. Maybe have them do it in a subterranean manner so that they cannot be seen.
I'll get the smartest of our dead on that.
Very good. Hmm. Now, is there any ve- oh, I question. I probably would have explained to him what I knew about his phylactery when I first got there, so that
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Mm,
You have had the phylactery chat.
other than that, I think that it is time to gather what I need. After all, nothing will ex increase the war more than having the bread basket really be put into the vice.
It will be quite delightful.
Hmm, it will.
As well, gather your things and I'll put you with the others.
Very good. I will go around and gather my various things that I need, make sure I have plenty of components for potions and poisons and whatnot, just from around. And if I have any completed potions and poisons, I'd probably take a couple of those as well. Specifically sleeping toxins. These ingredients.
Yeah, you have all your good ingredients. And you once ready are whisked away um into a forested area. Um the group, let's see, as a whole, um that continent, because of the way planets turn, um it is still dark and the light hasn't hit yet. But you know, in a few moments, the morning's light should be like creeping in. Um, you would see a few tents. Um, a Zay sleeping on the biggest freaking dog you have ever seen. Um, the Snoth's on watch. And you assume the others must be in their tents.
Well, I'm gonna just walk into the center of the camp, nod at the Snoths, and sit, just watching. I'm going to pull a Koth on Zay, just watching.
Just watching.
I'm gonna wait until everyone wakes up
Creepy, yo.
naturally. I have no reason to wake people up.
Beautiful.
So, last I checked in the notes, Koth has a fuzzy connection with
Yes.
the other bodies. Can I see Victor just kind of like walk up and nod?
You wouldn't see that. It's basically a fuzzy connection when you try to connect.
Oh fuck! I have to tune in. Oh shit!
Yeah, like you have to tune in.
Victor gets no response.
Noted.
Shit. All right.
Um Yeah, it's a few moments, not too long. I assume Zay would be waking up with the light like Zay usually does.
Yeah. Yes? Did that come through?
Yeah, that came through.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you do the wakey and notice someone that's been missing for a while is back.
You're back.
I'm back. You all have made your way out of the mountain.
We did. And we got. Well, we kind of ran into the Solstice clan again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got some good
So you
shit from
stumbled
them.
upon one of their mines, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Well, what did you all get from the solstices?
Zay's gonna reach for her like safety briefcase thing and open it and show him the fire stones that are inside.
Beautiful.
Hmm. So I take it production is going well. Excellent. Did you happen to grab any for me, or did you all just do what I would expect anyone to do?
I think Koth grabbed an extra one.
Hmm.
But you know me, and she's just gonna hold out her arms and just go noodle arms.
That is fair. Well, did you all manage to deliver Teresia, or is that still on the agenda?
No, we delivered her, and we're on our way back to some city that's at the bottom of the mountain.
Hmm. Well then, as we are done with that, I have some assistance that is needed. I came back for a final ingredient that I am missing, as I have been working on some holdings in an era.
Uh-huh. Zay's
We
gonna.
are in.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, continue.
Zay's just gonna pull out part of the lizard tail and start eating while you're explaining things.
Hmm. We are in the general area. Might need to go a little bit further south. But I am looking for Remoras. They are big, they are mean, and they are perfect for what I intend to do.
So, something that I can't crystallize. Okay, got it.
If we find more than one, feel free to crystallize, but the biggest I must have.
Okay. Dead? Alive?
Preferably dead.
Okay.
They're not nice when they are alive. You will see. Uh, I would recommend bringing your fire retardant gear. It can get a little hot with them around.
I don't have any.
Well, then I will be sure to bring some burn salve.
Would say at this point, Sam and Rexeria, who do you think would wake up first? Do you think you both would kind of hear the voice of your friend that's been gone for a while?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Both kind of shuffle and wake up.
My goodness.
Victor, I would say at this point you do notice the very, very distinct lack of Koth Prime.
What happened to the bird jerky?
Listen, you.
Good question. Maybe we shouldn't leave him on watch alone anymore.
No kidding.
That filled me with not very much confidence.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
I think Zay's gonna walk up to one of the slads and just look at it. Where is he? Where are you?
I mean, it would know where Koth went.
It wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to
but-
tell us, though, would it?
Exactly.
do we speak
There.
Thrall?
Hold on. I've got to look up their languages.
Yeah, does it have a language? Speak it, and I shall know what it says.
Oh, you're talking to the still kind of conscious one, aren't you?
I don't know which one I'm talking to.
Well, one is fully dead and cothified, and one still is a little rambunctious with his own angsty.
They
soul
know
in his head.
common. They know
They know
common and
common?
undercommon. Yeah,
Sweet.
they know common and undercommon.
Nice.
What the fuck? What kind of conversations are they having?
Frog.
Hi, yes, I must go to my
conversations.
regular office job today.
Yes.
Traffic on Lily
I
Pad 5 was
imagine
horrendous.
it's more caveman common.
Unga bunga.
Unga bunga, I must go to my office job today. Wait, cave office job. There we go.
Cave is just a dingy office.
An office is just a nice cave.
Very true.
Denied your promotion by caveman boss.
Oof, harsh. So, does it's up to you, Koth. Does Slad respond?
Would that general interaction be enough to reach across if, like, main body Koth is focusing on the intricacies of the court going on currently?
So here's the thing: the souls that are in that Koth can still function themselves. It's just not all of Koth connected. So, however you want that grouping of souls to feel like they want to handle things where they can't quite get through, because they're not the strong ones. Koth is the strong one, so he has to focus on the connection to actually make a back and forth there.
Y'all fuckers in the peanut gallery, I swear. Wish.com internet. Walmart connection from the Feywild. Yeah. Does Zay know the difference between which frog is good and which frog is not good?
Nope.
All right.
This was never explained, except that some of them might be a little funky. That was it.
Welp.
I think the souls would be competent enough to be to at least just be like,
he was abducted by fairies.
There was no voice mod on that.
It's
Well,
There was
great.
a little bit of one.
It's
I
There's a
great.
little bit.
There's not.
Oh!
It sounded close, but off. But that's
perfect.
appropriate.
You know what?
For
That's how the
Wish
frogs
dot
sound.
Koth.
That's
There
how
you
the
go.
frogs sound.
Wish.com.
Wish.com.
Wish dot Koth support. That's 10 out of 10 right there.
Zay just
yeah.
turns slowly to the group.
Well,
Fairies?
that answers that question. And opens about 10 more. Okay then. Well, it seems that he's going to be preoccupied for a little bit.
Yeah. Do we keep moving or do we wait for him? If he, well,
Ooh.
I mean, he was abducted by fairies. I don't think they're gonna
I feel
give him
like we
back.
keep moving. Probably not. And I feel like if we have the subservient Koth, then Koth Prime should be able to find the rest of his wayward souls.
True.
Reasonable logic.
What? No.
Oh,
For those of you listening at home, Koth's voice mod got deleted.
The mod itself is there. All of the settings have been reset That's why I
Oh.
shut it off. That
Oh
was just me.
no!
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna take
pain.
a minute or 3 to work back out.
That's okay. Take your time.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm in the Feywild. Y'all fuck with yourselves.
Well, yeah, we're fucking off without you.
Yeah.
Frogs and Snake are competent enough to follow the group.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Stuff them in the work shed.
Stuff them in the workshop.
Foomp.
They'll be fine.
In you go.
But they're sentient beings.
Uh-huh.
They're
Oh,
glorified luggage.
So-
You're fine.
So is that elf.
So are the ethically sourced children. What's your point?
Sorry, I forgot it was a villains campaign.
Villains.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Onward. Zay is going to attempt to ride on the dog.
Animal handling with advantage.
Oh, yeah. What is my animal handling? I think it's just a
You've
plus
gained a repertoire? No.
1. Oh, it's a plus 2. Well, first roll is 14. Second one is... Oh, shit! 21!
Nice. You superbly ride the doggo.
Yeah.
Rexeria is just pouting, wishing she had her oh no, what's it called?
Koibra.
Koibra. Oh, I want my
Where is
Koibra.
your Koibra? I don't remember where you left that.
I think you left it back in Proxfield.
So
Or
technically,
something.
yeah. It probably got
Oh, didn't
so
Mannix
just
take it?
sent
Oh
along with
yeah,
all of
didn't
the
you
other-
tell Mannix to take it to the continent to where?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think that you would
Yeah,
have
because I
left
think I
all
didn't
of
want to
those.
take a Koibra with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to be undercover and not bring suspicion to us.
Yeah.
On the airship ride over.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pout. Koibra. Anyway.
Who is leading the way?
Rexeria?
I will note right now before later that the magma demon is currently with me and he is currently wielding the warhammer.
Nice.
Say it right now.
Victor, how's your survival?
+4.
Mine's a +6. Okay.
And now the question is: are you going to continue to the city, the town first, or are you just going to go and try and suss out some oh my gosh, Rimmerass, there we go.
I mean, I'm gonna kind of let the group in on the idea of what I am hunting, and see how willing they are to go along with it.
Hunting could be fun.
I've only been on one hunt, and it was for a boar.
Oh, this is much bigger than a boar. But if we find more than one, the two of you could have very powerful crystal allies.
Ooh, that's
Rexeria just gets a evil little grin on her face. Yes. I am on board with this plan.
Well,
Do we need to
I
stop in
would.
town to get some fire protections?
Yes, yes, we do. I have
That's a good
sunburn
idea.
salve, but not going to be enough. Not for everybody. And while we're in town, if we don't have or are lacking on ranged things, I would recommend that we pick some up. They are not exactly the friendliest things to be around. New Koth voice.
Flames.
This is gonna be a bitch of a fight.
About that new Koth voice.
New yet familiar. Got that new Koth smell. Wait.
Ew.
Ew.
Rehydrated chicken nugget.
Ah!
God.
Oh well.
Fresh out the fryer.
Fresh out the air fryer. You don't need a real fryer.
Oh my god. Okay, so should I roll
town.
survival to get us to the town then?
Yep.
$21.
Alright, yeah, you lead the way just fine and dandy. However, while you guys are traveling, we are going to cut to Koth.
Oh.
So, Koth, you are still at the table with Sachi, Dandelion, Cordic, Malthion, and Florian. And it's beginning to turn more like cordial chitter chatter, slight updates on how the different courts are doing, how they're prepping for the next season, what is to be expected, and then it's brought up, and they all look at Koth and go, how do you suppose you're going to start the next spring?
We must still learn the intricacies of what is expected from us.
There's acceptance in those words. There's kind of nods, and Florian goes, "Well, maybe you should check out your records room and um, your library. That should hold the information you're looking for."
Here comes the first of many. Koth is going to nod across the table. There's a second or two where he's quiet, and then he's just going to look around and be like,
We were summoned here under the pretense that Had we not come, war would have broken out. We would like to know why.
Saji grins and goes, well, with a court unclaimed, that means it must be claimed by someone else. And plenty of us have many families that we would love to put in charge. Hence going to war to get who we want in charge. Granted, since you're here, that's not even a thought anymore. And people will be spared, but it's just how we've always done things, I guess. If there's a dispute that can't be handled quickly and cordially, it just goes to war. It's simpler. It's the way it's always been done. It's also quite fun. But nevertheless, again, you're here now, so that's off the table.
She's gonna get a nod as well. And he's gonna look around the table and just be like,
With our presence confirmed, is there anything else you require of us currently?
with a specific look to like, yeah, Dandelion and Cordic.
They kind of lean into one another and chat for a moment. And Cordic pipes up and goes, for a while now, the Spring Court has unfortunately not had solid rain or a rain that has produced heirs to secure the court. We're not saying you have to do it right away, but please, before you go off and do anything fun or dangerous or both, set up backups. The last ruler did not. And he caught his death. Things go around. We would like to not have to worry about your court having to scramble or us having to defend to get who we want ruling Spring to rule. How you decide who or what your predecessors are is up to you. But please set that up sooner than later.
At the moment, we are currently incapable of physically producing heirs. But there is a plan in the works. In the meanwhile, we will appoint someone internally
Dandelion pipes up. There's always adoption.
Koth just kind of shrugs.
She goes, either way, you're fine for now. Spring's quite a ways off. So you've got time to read up on things, ask any questions. You set things on course, what have you. But yes, set some fallback protection up, if you will.
We will take appropriate measures.
He's looking around to see if anyone else has anything to say. He very, very much wants to just leave the table. He's not even hiding it.
Yeah, no, they look around and they all kind of nod, and Dandelion goes, well, I guess we call this meeting to an end. It is adjourned. Everyone have a lovely rest of your day. It's
The
Awu o'clock.
hounds signifying
The
the meeting is
hound
adjourned.
signifying the adjournment of the meeting to the people.
The Feywild hounds.
Yeah. Those exist, by the way.
Blink dogs.
You do have a hound room.
Hell yeah. Yo. I've been supplied with dogs. All it took was a crown. This is great. Are the attendants that like kind of walked Koth up to the room still sticking around or no?
Oh yeah, they're outside in the hall.
Good. Koth's gonna go up to them and just look between the two of them.
Guide us to where we need to go to brush up on our information of the courts.
You are led to an very officey vibes room with many books and scrolls, all quite well sorted out, and it has all the information you could need.
Awesome. Before they go, neither of these are the ladybug, right? These are just random fairies.
Correct.
Cool. Before they go, Koth is gonna just like catch one of theirs attention and just be like,
We are looking for a particular fairy. They resemble a ladybug. Do you know of them?
They kind of think for a moment, and they then give a nod, and one of them pipes up. You mean the one that was given crap, the DMs forgot the word. Okay, this word choice has a bad connotation. I was trying to come up with a word with a good connotation. She's the one that's being held accountable for finding the king, fairy, for finding you.
a commendation.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. I'm like, it was just gone.
She's just held up in fucking chains because she found Koth. She's in prison.
She's in prison. No. Um. Uh. um. And they, oh yeah, we know where she is. You wish to see her?
Koth is gonna nod.
Please retrieve her for us.
They run off.
All right. Well, he has some spare time. He's gonna shuffle his way around, brush up on a couple of the books of the courts and stuff, the basics and whatnot, and then whenever he finds enough books, he's gonna tune into one of the frogs and see what the fuck's going on.
Um. Did you guys put the frogs in the
In the lab, that was my suggestion.
in the lab? Or no?
Probably.
It's perfectly fine. I want to know.
That was Zay's suggestion to put them in the lab.
Did y'all put the frogs in the fridge or what?
Them legs fresh somehow.
All right, frogs in the fridge.
All right, they're in the fridge.
Oh, Sim, egg check.
Ah!
Woo!
Egg.
The egg. Oh, that was an 18. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I swear I have her name somewhere. Where is Ladybug's name? It's gone forever. I'll just rename her. It's fine.
No. She's not even in NPCs.
Bleffus.
Well, yeah, because what?
I don't know. First thing that came to mind.
See, but what you said kind of sounded like breakfast.
Breakfast.
I'll put her in NPCs. It's a few minutes before the two that ran off to go find her location come back with her. And she kind of gives a polite bow and goes, "You wanted me, King, Sir Koth, Lord Koth?" She looks nervous as all get out.
Doesn't even bother to correct her as she just keeps rambling out names. Just nods.
What is your name?
Well, I gotta. Um. Her name is Harmonia.
Gotcha.
Harmonia conformis. She's got a first and last name.
Named NPC. She will betray me later. I can feel this. I have to kill her now. Once she tells him her name, he's just gonna be like,
Since you are the one who informed us of what we were, you will be interim secretary while we are away.
Her eyes go wide, and she does that like half bow, kind of like just like quick at the waist thing over and over. She goes, "Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I will not let you down."
Furthermore, at the moment, we cannot produce viable offspring. If we are to perish, feel free to take the crown for yourself.
She like her eyes go wide and her mouth like opens and closes a few times as her brain reboots from hearing the words she's just heard. She has so quickly risen up the ranks. And she does a bow and goes, "It's an honor."
Just be aware, these plans may change in the future.
She gives a quick nod because that certainly. I mean, you've only just taken up your position, so I assume things will change, rapidly and quickly as you learn things, get more settled, and such. Uh, or find a way to have your own kids. I mean, they would take precedent before I would. I mean, clearly. Um, anything else, sir?
That will be all for the time being.
and since he doesn't, since the frogs are in the tent, I guess I'll go back to any of the books he found.
Ready? She gives a nod, and she goes, "Oh, and your bedroom portal has been um kind of dusted off and is 100% working properly now, so you can come and go as you please."
She will get another nod. Hell yeah. Free travel.
And she hustles off.
Alrighty. Koth is gonna study up and be a nerd for a little while.
She's gonna be a nerd for a little while. Um, you be a nerd for a little while, and the rest of the group you travel for a little while, and you get to a quaint little town. It's doing. It's quite a nicely nestled in, settled in town. And it's kind of built in a more circular fashion where all the buildings kind of point inwards, and there's a central well, um and it is very much so predominantly orc and elf, and some mixes of the two. Um, and as you all walk into town, there's all friendly looks, but definitely um curious looks. What you looking for, hon? Do you want a spoon? Oh no, wait, this is my granola spoon. You can't have that. Would you mind taking this though, hon? It's still got some tea, but it was sitting there for a while. Thank you. What would y'all like to do? There's your typical like blacksmith area. There's a general shop. There's a tavern. There's some other shops as well, kind of like your apothecus. A butcher place.
Is this town too small to have a thieves guild in it?
You've definitely seen some around the same size that have had thieves guilds, but they were a lot less secluded. So I would say you're not seeing signs of a thieves guild.
Okay.
Like readily. You can look for things to see if there's anything more hidden. But like right off the bat sort of thing, you're not like catching anything.
Yeah, I would like to look.
Can I help?
You can help.
Yeah, y'all can help. You can all look
Yes,
around.
I would like to look
Perception
around
or investigation.
Let's go with
Yeah.
That's
perception.
a 7.
Nope.
13.
That's also a 7.
Oh, 23. 13 plus 10. Woohoo.
Nice. We got a 25, a 23, and 2 7s. And a burb that's reading. The 25 and 23, I will definitely say, points you in the direction of instead of like the tavern where you usually see signs like go in the tavern, go down the hall, there's a little like note in the hall or something. You notice in one of the windows of one of the homes, hanging in it is what you immediately pick up on as a like coded symbol. And when kind of getting closer to it, and it's almost like this pretty like hanging stained glass that it looks to just have random symbols on it, but you guys know better. And like putting it all together, it says walkers of the dark welcome.
Walkers of the Dark welcome.
Well,
Let's take a peek.
yeah.
We're gonna give the home a good heckin' knock.
Yeah.
You give the door a knock, and you are greeted by a half orc gentleman. And he kind of looks y'all up and down and gives you a nod and goes, afternoon, strangers.
Good afternoon. We were passing by and we found the town and we saw your sign in the window.
Kinda looks over to the window and gives a nod and goes, come in, come in. And he shouts out, Mabel visitors. And a quite old granny orc comes out and she kind of looks y'all up and down, and gives you a nod, and kind of looks to him and goes, well, they look the part. And she looks at all you and goes, name some worthy names and we'll let you get where you think you're going.
Should I? This is not in character. I was the only one that I'm thinking of currently. Well, two actually, Lord Varzand and Yig. But do I really want to throw those out?
I'm looking for a magic item dealer named Higglesworth. I was told I could find him or at least information on him at the guild.
There's a smile, and she goes, Higglesworth. Yeah, he's down there right now. He goes, alright. And she opens up a door that just looks like it goes into a closet. But she like parts the jackets, and these are like heavier hunting jacket sort of closet. She parts them and stomps on the floor 3 times in the back of the closet. And then the back of the closet itself opens up and goes back a little bit farther before you can see a ladder going down. And she goes, the way in is down there. It teleports you to them. Now, if you want to get back here, whichever spot you appear on, you want to go back to. Otherwise, you ain't coming back up in this closet. You're coming back up somewhere else on the continent.
You kind of broke up for me. What was that?
Oh no, it broke up. Basically, down the ladder is a teleport spot that teleports you to the Thieves Guild. The way this continent's Thieves Guild is they have basically a room of teleport paths that link up to specific ones. So whichever one you pop into the Thieves Guild on, if you don't go back to that one to get back here, you're gonna pop up somewhere fucking else. So if you want back here, she's basically warning you gotta go back onto the one you show up on there, otherwise you're going fucking somewhere.
Whee!
Noted. Well then, I'm gonna go dip into the Thieves Guild.
Yep. Let's go. Jumps. No. Goes down the ladder like a.
I was gonna say, if you're jumping, you're making a roll.
I'm not jumping. I'm not actually jumping. No, that was a joke.
I think you know.
Am I able to leave my dog here? I don't think the dog will fit down the ladder.
She looks at the dog and looks at the ladder and goes, "We got some pins out back. You can stay in one of them. It's good enough weather. Can share the food with the other animals as long as it don't eat all of the food." And she gotta like gives it a side, your dog a side eye. When she says it.
Okay. This is gonna turn out bad, but okay.
He basically looks at you and goes, "If she eats more than her share, you're pitching in some of the feed."
Fair enough. Zay's gonna slip a couple turnips to the dog beforehand. Please don't eat all the food.
The tails just thump 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 thump.
And then, okay, I'll be right back. And then Zay's gonna go down the ladder.
Alright. Go down the ladder, and it is a very neatly drawn out um magic circle. You see the arcana symbols and everything all laid out. And once you all step in, or even if you do it one at a time, doesn't matter. You do it all at the same time and just all show up at the same time. But much like any other teleports, it kind of gives your stomach a little bit of that lurch as you appear in this bigger room that has a few, like about 5 steps down, and then you go into like the dining area of the place that has the bar and they serve food and you can pick up your mail. That's kind of like what this area opens up to.
I would like to note exactly which circle we came out of.
Aim.
You are in the back left.
Okay.
You all are free to move about the country. Koth. Are you alive, Koth? How was that nose in the book? Is it okay?
Koth said BRB a few minutes ago.
I have returned.
Oh, Koth, you have
I
returned.
was-
Good
I was
timing.
Also, shit! I was also keeping track on Twitch on my phone. So I'm kind of caught up as to what went on, so we're all good. Yeah.
I was on the wrong chat, so I didn't see the BRB.
Gotcha. How much information has Koth gleaned from whatever book he's in? I assume it's hard to read books with many souls.
Roll with many souls. They're all trying to pick up different information. Roll a history. Yeah, that sounds right.
Like 5 of them are fucking dyslexic. 21.
God. Yeah, you're able to take in a fair amount.
Gotcha. Does anything in particular stick out? I know that what was it? Sachi mentioned that she was from the Unseelie Court, and then the Queen of Winter, and then Dandelion and Cortex said they were from the Seelie Court. I'm looking in particular, like, is there any beef between the two? Some juicy deets on that.
Basically always. Since the dawn of time, there has been beef between the two, but they have always been balanced. All the um basically all the battles that have been recorded, each side has somehow always lost the same amount of fairies in battle. They've if one side pulls shit on the other side retaliates and pulls shit, and there doesn't seem to be a recording of like when that started. And a lot of it is like stupid young fairy cheap tricks against each other that some families blow out of proportion and get back at the other family, sort of deal. But occasionally they're bigger. You see one of the last really big wars was actually between the leprechauns and the spring court. You would see in the books that it's noted that the leprechauns don't hold loyalties to either court. Some even argue that they shouldn't even be called Fae to begin with, because they don't hold the loyalty to any of the courts, even though they are one of the small people, the tiny folks. And that the last big war was eons ago. The princess of the spring court fell in love with a leprechaun, and the spring court thought that the leprechauns used their tricksy magic on their princess to get her to fall in love, and the leprechauns thought the spring princess bewitched their son, and it was a whole big thing, and it ended up being stupid teen love, and it's recorded that both sides, after going to war and losing an equal amount of people, uh, they're teen, they're not teen, young adults, came back home and were like, "Stop freaking fighting! You're idiots. We're just in love." And the war stopped, and both sides were like, "Okay, fine, fuck it, get married." And they did. Like that's like the last major kerfuffle that's happened. Um, you would also end up reading about um, typically in the winter is when the spring court first starts their work, and in there they've got big old buildings that a bunch of the fairies gather, and they start making flowers, um and like making baby plant sprigs and making flowers, um to in like kind of insta pop-up spring in a certain amount for a good, a healthy balance, if you will, um to usher in spring. um what else would you possibly read? Oh, that's the big stuff, I would think.
Okay, so it says that they. What season are we in currently?
You are crap, are you in summer or fall now?
Probably summer, because we started in the spring.
Yeah, you're in summer now. You haven't gotten to fall yet.
Okay, so I've still got a little bit of time. Good to know. Then at this point in time, with the you said that there's large buildings where the fairies get together to make like flowers and all that.
Mhm.
Would they be occupied currently, or are the spring fairies just kind of faffing about?
No, they're kind of just eating a boot.
Ah, you lazy bitches.
It's not time yet.
We can fix that. Tyrant King Koth. Woo! Well, if it's not time for the fairies to do anything, then there's not really much to track down. No point in sitting in the library all day. I guess Koth is gonna walk out the library and look around for one of the fairies to try and catch the attention of one of them, just see if we can snag one down.
Yeah. You're able to fly one down.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
Are these grounds shared amongst the different courts? Or do the kings and queens leave quickly?
They um you take a moment and go, they go, oh yes, because you were here, so they were here because you didn't have to travel. They leave fairly quickly. Um Sometimes it's this castle, sometimes it's one of their castles, and well, really, once the meeting is adjourned, unless someone's throwing a party, they just leave.
There was no mention of a party, was there?
No, there was not.
Fuck. Okay, so they've probably already left then. Shit, I need to wait to track down my secretary Ladybug. I'll have to figure that out. Well, in the meantime, Koth is gonna thank them for the information, let them go about whatever they were, and well, he was informed that he's got the portal now, so I guess he's gonna go try and use it.
Um, Real quick though, he does inform you, um, that if you need to speak to one of them, you can just use the flower chain.
What is the flower chain?
Lulu, get out of my seat.
You your seat now.
Lulu is now the DM. They go over to you. They kind of give you the wave of like the follow me sort of vibes, and they, as you're walking, you pass down a couple halls, and they're looking down each hall, and they go, oh, there's one. And there is a plant um that has a bunch of hanging flowers. And they grab one end that's like closer to like where the mouth would be, and one that would be like right next to their ear, and then to kind of show you what to do, and then they let go, and they go, you grab like that and state the name of the fairy you wish to talk to, and then the nearest flower to them rings. It's lovely.
And this works for any fairy.
Indeed.
Very well. You are dismissed. Thank you for your assistance.
Gives an nod and hustles off.
Koth is very specifically going to wait until that particular fairy is out of earshot, and then repeat the process that was just taught to him. And when mentioning the name, is going to go,
Sachi, Queen of Winter.
There is a moment, a short moment before you get a yes.
what time of day is it?
Like midday. Maybe not. Maybe closer to like dinner-esque.
Gotcha.
Good afternoon.
She goes, good afternoon. I assume you have a question or concern since you're calling me.
More or less, you were the only one that saw fit to speak up initially. Evidently, you had the most to say, so we figured you would be the first in line to come to when looking for information.
Well, you're not necessarily wrong in that front. So, how can I help?
We have been looking into our newfound role here, and we have found information on the Seelie and Unseelie courts. We were wondering if you knew more as to why they are at odds and yet in balance.
as well. Part of it is technically the only way to kill most of us is in battle. The more of us that are around, the more mouths there are to feed, the less the people do their jobs properly, the more they meddle with otherworldly affairs, well, more mortal affairs, if we will, the humanoids of the planet and such. And we're not necessarily supposed to do that. We're supposed to keep to our own. So, part of it is just keeping our numbers in check. Even if occasionally we have to make up a reason to fight, it's for the better of the people.
So you would consider it a necessary calling.
Very much so.
And what happens to this balance if a new factor is introduced? A neutral party.
It's always found a way to balance itself out. Maybe that one side birthed more kids than the other, so the world found a way to introduce a neutral party. It's interesting how it all falls into play. You can't necessarily state how it works. It just does. It always has, and I would assume always will. She pauses for a moment and goes, you read about the leprechauns, didn't you?
Yes, we did. It was part of the history after all.
Very true. They meddle in both sides constantly.
Well, we appreciate your assistance on the matter. If we have further questions, would we be able to call upon you again?
Oh, certainly.
And for now, we will bid you adieu.
How do you hang up the plant?
You let go of the flowers.
He's gonna wait for a response and then let go of the flowers.
She bids him a good evening.
Alright, he's got his info.
And then you do a teleport.
Let's go join the homies. Or wherever the fuck I'm going.
As you kind of get on your teleport, you think, hey, let's go join the homies. And you happen to teleport to them at the same moment they're teleporting onto the teleport pad of the Thieves Guild. So suddenly you are next to them on the teleport pad of the Thieves Guild. You guys teleported and gained a Koth.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget. Koth, you are still tiny.
Can he untiny?
You can untiny.
Okay. Koth will just untiny behind the group.
Does the group know? Roll stealth for me.
Bet. Okay. 22.
Nice. The rest of you roll perception. I want to see if you catch Koth out of the corner of your eye or not.
I didn't. That was an 18.
I fucking did. That's a nat 20, baby.
Hey.
Nice.
Sim and Victor.
What was that again?
Perception.
Oh, that was so close. That's a 4.
Oh
I was taking a sip of water. Damn it.
I can verify the 4 is close to the 20.
no. It is and it isn't.
Go Victor.
18.
It's kitty corner,
18.
too.
Alright. Well, Zay, you're the only one that spots the chicken nugget appear.
My teacher.
Still not good enough.
Cries.
Is that what you say?
No.
Please. Aww.
No, but she will turn around and just telepathically send a message to him. Almost. Good try. Good try.
Koth's gonna cast message back.
What's he saying?
Oh, did I mute myself?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
I was waiting. I was like,
good shit.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, you like Koth go message back and then dead silence.
Hit mute instead of fucking voice changer. We're at that point in the night, gamers. All right.
Good job. Good job.
So actually, Koth is gonna say,
This was not an attempt to be stealthy.
Looks at the others that aren't noticing him. Shrugs and makes her way in.
Koth will very audibly from behind the rest of the group just go,
How much does this startle the Rexeria?
I was gonna roll for it. Odds she gets really startled. Evens she gets mildly startled. That's a nat 1. She shrieks.
Yes. At the shriek, anybody that was around kind of turns and looks at Rexeria with a "You all right?" like concern, kind of like, Is she broken? Is she okay? Like, what the fuck?"
She just kind of like shrinks down a little bit as much as she can.
Zay is just skipping happily away.
Just shuffling as fast as she can. Just away.
Beautiful. Yeah, the gang is all here. What you guys up to now that you're in the in the place in the Thieves Guild. There we go.
Going
I've got
shopping for fire resistant stuff.
I've got a magic item dealer to find.
You do, you do.
I need to hit up a crafter.
Well, Victor, we'll go with you first.
But well, I'm gonna make my way over to Higglesworth's location.
Yeah, you indeed would be able to spot one Higglesworth.
I'm going to approach. You are Higglesworth, I take it, correct?
You looked up and down and get the response of, I am. Who's asking?
Oh, I'm merely just here to collect on a debt. I am collecting for Zemaru. He said that you owed him a favor, and I helped him out of a bit of a tight spot, so he transferred that favor over to me.
Yes, damn. Hadn't seen him in so long, I was thinking he forgot. Well, what you looking for?
What do you have?
He kind of gestures and goes, well, I got quite a bit of product. Now, granted, depending on exactly what you want or what you try and pick, it might not be completely free because, I mean, it did me a favor, but, it only got so much for the favor. Is there any area you could point towards that I could show you some of the wares that fit in with that theme, maybe?
Hmm. Um, Crap. I had a magic item that I was thinking about, but I completely forgot what one it was. Uh, we'll find it here in a second. Specifically looking for a ring. That's what it was.
I'll say it's in these notes somewhere. I know you had typed it out at some point.
Uh,
It has been a while.
another ring. Oh, Red Wizard. One
You
second,
did
what's
not.
that?
Oh, you're looking for the note of that. I'll get the others
Yeah.
to where they. Whoops. Where they're going. Zay,
Y'all.
you have a couple different options. You can go into like the crafting hall like area and like see who's doing stuff and see if there's anyone that's willing to work with you.
Yeah.
You can also ask the bartender or some of the people in the black market who all like who does crafting stuff and go about figuring things out that way.
Um. Bartender usually knows a lot. So I will go ask the bartender. Uh, who is who do you know that can help craft a weapon out of mm, special stones and stuff?
There's a pause. He's filling up a couple drinks and like mulling it over. And he goes, well, I think Dean's in right now. Don't know if he'll be making or if he'll be selling things right now. Um, he's a bit more lithe than he is muscular, but don't let that fool you. He's stronger than most. Um, he makes and sells specialized weaponry.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, any more description on what this Dean looks like?
You're looking for blue skin. Uh, he goes, depending on how much pizzazz he's got going on that day, he might be a little more transparent than other days.
Okay. Huh. All right. Well, thank you. And she's gonna go try and find this Dean fella.
You go in and um roll me a perception check.
Oh, thank God I got that plus 10. 22.
Ooh, nice. You do end up spotting someone of that description. Um,
Yeah, I'll walk over to them. Hey, are you Dean?
um, he looks over and gives a smile and a nod and goes, you're looking at him.
I heard you were the guy that does wonders with special weaponry.
He gives a nod and goes, wonders. I wouldn't put it that far, but I mean, you make some pretty good shit enough times and you end up with a reputation and all.
Well, then, do you want to make more good shit?
He chuckles and um goes, of course. Is the frog's butt watertight? Like, come on, man.
Internally, Zay is just like, is it? I'll have to ask Koth later. Uh. Zay is going to pull out the Themis stone, like the big chunk that she got.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's gonna ask, are you able to make a dagger out of this stuff?"
He gives it a look over and goes, oh yeah, I should be able to do that.
But then, would you also? And then Zay's going to open up, like in her bag. She's gonna open up the case and take out one of the firestones.
he pulled out. He's, whoa, be careful with that.
Well, I wanted to know if you can amp it up with this as well.
Uh, he goes, yeah, I can. Makes the job a little more dangerous, but worth it.
So, how much we talking?
He goes, well, that kind of depends on exactly how hard the work ends up being to get it to be a proper dagger and to work nice, and whatever else I need to add to it to make it usable, to make it to where I assume you don't want it to be just a one-time use thing. So I need to make it sturdy enough that it won't just kaboom, one use, you're done. Um,
Right.
so it depends on, yeah, all that I have to add to it.
Okay. And do you accept trades or do you just want straight up gold?
Uh, trades do work. Gold's preferable. Um, but most cases, I'll take what I can get as long as it equals the right stuff.
All right. All right.
Because
Well,
to start the work, I am looking for 30 gold up front.
I can do 30 gold.
That will be taken out of whatever the total price ends up being. But that's what I asked for up front. I'm sure you understand. Sometimes I get given a bunch of stuff and start work on it and end up out a lot of um, bits and bobs because the person will ditch or die. I've had that happen a couple times. Put in an order and keel over, and I end up with something that I've got to figure out how to sell. Not necessarily the hardest thing, but still a hassle. But yeah, so 30 up front and you're good. Um,
Yep, Zay will hand over the 30 gold.
goes and who should I be getting in contact with once it's all figured out?
My name is
I'll give you
Zay.
your options. If there are an option. Sometimes there's one way to do it and that's it. Sometimes there might be multiple. But nice to meet you, Zay.
Nice to meet you too, Dean. And I hope it turns out to be some good shit.
He grins and goes, "Oh, it will. It will."
Also, DM question: how many stones were in the case? By the way.
There. I thought I put it somewhere. Maybe I didn't.
You showed
There's
a
6 in
picture.
each
Okay.
case.
All right. So I have 5.
Victor, did you find the information on the ring that you had wanted to look into?
I am currently digging still. One moment.
Okay. You're good, you're good. Rexeria, you wanted to look for fire resistant-y thingies.
Yeah, and a diamond.
Oh yes, and the diamond.
Fire
we-
resistant stuff.
You know, we actually do have a diamond that's worth 5,000. Just an FYI. It's part of the party gear.
Who has that?
Yeah. I have it written down. I don't know if anybody else wrote it down, but that was part of the stuff that we found while digging through the ruin city.
We will assume Zay has it on her person. If you would like to delve that out, or even like if you guys want to trade that in for the gold that it's worth, minus the amount of diamond that Rexeria needs. You can do that. However y'all want to do your dish out your group shit.
Sell the diamond, split it 5 ways. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, split the diamond 5 ways. It feels fair.
Yeah, if we're not going to use it itself.
You guys have a new DM. Worm has decided to take up my chair while I have gotten up to stretch.
Hell yeah.
Sim, Victor.
Don't steal my pencil. Don't you steal the pencil off that desk. Worm, I swear to God.
Yeah.
We good to split the diamond?
He
Alright. Everybody gets 1,000 gold.
Woo.
You get 1,000, and you get 1,000.
Shopping spree.
Shopping
Woo.
spree.
I will also note things that you can find of fire resistant nature. There are rings of fire resistance. There are cloaks. There are bracelets. There are necklaces.
Armor.
I heard a start of a question. I thought,
Typing it out.
oh, okay. They do take attunement. I don't know how you guys are on your attunement slots, but you may have to switch things around.
Fucking full.
Oh no.
I don't actually think I have anything attuned.
Definitely.
I have
full on
one thing
attunement.
attuned.
I forget. Did we say the eyes were attuned? The luck stones that I glued to myself?
No, because you glued them to
No,
yourself.
because you glued them.
All right.
That was the play out of the payout of using the crap, what is that glue called?
Oh,
Sovereign.
Glue.
sovereign glue.
Sovereign glue. That was the payout for using sovereign glue. Was you wouldn't have to use your attunement slots if you sovereign glued them in.
Gotcha. All right, cool. But I only have one slot filled.
Shit.
How much? Does it matter? Per item?
One second. I don't remember the rarity of these things. So many tabs I still had open. Ring of Resistance 5e. They are rare. So that would be Bada-bada. Open. Not gonna make them that much, but they're definitely gonna be more than that. Funny fucking enough, you before bartering, just flat price, you're looking at 1,000 gold. Technically, the rare column is 5,000, but I don't think they should be worth fucking 5,000. Maybe they should be, and I'm underpricing it, but who gives a fuck at this point? I'm making them 1,000.
They're on sale. They made too many.
Yeah, they made too many. They made too much of a variety. That's what happened. So it doesn't matter if you get a ring, a bracelet, a necklace, or a cloak.
They're all 1,000.
They're all 1,000. No, they don't stack. You will only need one. If you get two, it does not give you resistance on top of your resistance.
Damn it. Okay. I really want to haggle.
You can try and haggle. Roll a
I'm not good at
persuasion.
haggling though. I can do that.
And what number are you trying to get it down to?
Like 800, 850.
Could I assist?
Please.
I'll assist.
Advantage? Or
Sure.
okay.
Roll with advantage since you are getting the assist.
20! Nat 20!
Hey.
For 24.
Beautiful. That was the only way you were going to get that big of a discount.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I had rolled a 19 on the die. So yeah, you get the okay for. We'll say that they're willing to give you a ring for the 850.
850? Okay.
Yeah, 850 gold for a ring of fire protection.
I can do that.
Can we get 2?
Well, yeah, we'll say that you can get them for 850 each.
Yeah, since Sim was helping Rexeria purchase theirs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone else.
I mean,
Fuck
that
off,
was the
it's
haggling
1,000.
point. Yeah. That was the haggling point. You guys were both there, so you were getting 2.
A bundle deal.
Yeah. What a good deal.
Should have been a buy one, get one.
Oh, fantastic. There's one in D&D Beyond.
Yeah. They're the rings are a standard item.
Sweet.
The other forms technically no, but like
You just
if you can
edit
make
the
it a
name of it,
ring,
right?
why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch! I ran into a box. What else?
Zay's gonna check her mail and then she's gonna go get fire stuff.
Zay, you check your mail, and you have a few letters from where is she? Marlia.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh, no.
Shit.
This is going to be sad.
Uh-oh.
How many letters?
You have let's see. For how long you guys have been traveling and doing things, we'll say you've got 3 letters.
Oh boy.
She didn't want to send too many, but she also couldn't help herself at certain points.
Oh, no.
Well, let's start with the oldest one.
The oldest one was when you were still doing the event, but it was towards the end of it. And it's basically a hope you're enjoying living the high life and that you get the position. Because that sounds like it would be a lot of fun. That she misses spending time with you, and can hope at some point that you both can visit the city together so she can show you her favorite spots there and in the surrounding towns. Um, the next letter is a and I write this in hopes you're okay. Like, oh my gosh, the world's going to shit sort of letter. Um, yeah, the family's gotten out of there, so we're okay. But just the climate of the whole world is cattywampus. Be safe. Um, and then the last one is a my father assures me you're not dead. Um, but I still I can't help but worry. Be safe on your travels. I can't wait to spend time with you again. Um, just be safe. I've seen more and more fights break out um, as we've traveled, just between uh, people that are afraid and neighbors lashing out in fear. Um, and she hopes that you don't get caught up in all that. Uh, that she misses you. Um,
How long have I been away? Oh, I really don't write. This is the first time I've checked my mail. Just slowly slide the letters into her bag. Shit. Well, fire stuff, yay! Zay's gonna go find a fire necklace, maybe.
yeah, you know the price. You want to haggle? You can make a roll.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll haggle. I'll try. What's my persuasion? +9? Alright, cool. Let's roll low.
Oh shit.
Eh.
Rolo.
12 +9. So, was it
21?
21? Yeah.
How far down are you trying to haggle it? What are you trying to haggle it to?
700.
Oh, jeez. They fire back with how about 900?
Let's meet in the middle at 800.
850.
825.
850, take it or leave it.
Fine, I'll leave it.
They just kind of give you the toodles wave.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
The fuck is going through your head right now?
What?
Keep going. Sorry for interrupting.
She'll just try and steal it later. At least that's what I'm assuming.
Eh.
You do you, boo.
uh, Koth, how are you doing with the group, buddy?
Koth's chilling.
Koth's just chilling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably since everyone else wandered off on their own. I guess where'd Sim go?
They all wandered into the same general area. They all went to the black market, just different parts of the black market.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, Koth will stick around with Sim in the black market. That's what's gonna happen here.
Sim, you have a shadow.
You've
A
got the
shadow
name.
called Koth.
Indeed.
Victor.
It is I.
The item you wish to acquire. I am going to set that you find it at a vendor for 1,500 or best offer is what the sign says.
Okay. I think I can do a decent close to that. 1,000 gold. Or actually, wait. A padded box of magical ammunition. I have 8. For about. And 500 gold. So 500 gold and a box of magical bullets.
All right. Yeah, why not? This vendor is taking the offer.
And then as for the what's the shit called? The favor? Could I possibly weasel my way into a scroll of the comet? Yes, it is a legendary item, so there's gonna probably have to be an additional price to pay, but I have something that I could use to barter with.
Scroll of the Comet. What the fuck does that one even do? I don't remember. Uh.
I really messed it up.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Um, you get told um that Normally, he'd be selling that for 40,000, but he'll give it to you for half off because of the favor.
I have a counteroffer. It's something to help you get out of sticky situations in the future, and I'm going to hold up a jar of universal solvent.
Oh. He looks at the jar and goes, because it's less useful overall and less deadly and less asked for, we'll be honest here. Universal solvent and 2,000.
Hmm.
Because typically I have to sell this shit at half price to get it to go.
Really? Um,
Because most people don't want to unsticky their sticky situations.
I do not have possession of 2,000 gold. Oof. Oh well.
How much do you need?
More than I'm willing to borrow. With
That's
stuff that
fair.
I've got about 800 gold in total. I don't want to borrow 1,200.
He goes,
Aside, didn't, but. Oh, right. Fire resistant things.
how about this then? I take the solvent, you take the scroll, you either owe me something small later or the gold, and I'll check in from time to time on how that's coming up. Won't make you pay it all at once, but installments would be nice if you've got something on you when I come and check on your situation. If you've got a bit that could go towards it, you can consider me out of your hair for a while. How's
I
that
will
sound?
put 500 gold down, a quarter of what he wants.
He passes over the scroll in a nice little nifty case.
I will take it and probably finish. I'll stick that into the bag of holding for the time being, because that's a future little trick. And I'm gonna just work on replacing that other item from the body.
Sounds good. What else all y'all want to do while you're down here?
I'd check my mail, but I doubt anything's there.
You've
Fresh
got
food.
the equivalent of, we would like to inform you about your car's extended warranty.
That's what I thought. Trash. That's awesome.
I should probably also check my mail.
Um. You have a letter that was redirected to your mailbox. Um. That is from Duke and Duchess Makata. Um, that um was registered to Lord Solstice, but because you have sent things as Solstice, um, things have magically rerouted, so to speak. Um, and so you have some Solstice mail. And it's the Duke and Duchess asking when you're um wanting to plan your trip um for more of the waters. It states, we know you shouldn't and don't technically need it anymore for your daughter unless something's gone wrong. Um, but you had mentioned wanting to collect some for yourself or for backup just in case. When can we be expecting you?
Ooh, gonna hang on to that one. I'm not gonna respond to that one quite yet.
Um, Other than that, Anything else you all wish to do? Victor.
Want to talk to Mannix. There's like nothing left down here though, so.
Talk to him on your crystal.
Yeah, you can talk to Money Crystal.
She first thinks to Aragos, like, I would like to talk to Mannix. Is that going to be okay? Are you going to interrupt?
You know, ooh, Mannix. Who's that? Why would I interrupt? But I'm curious.
Fuck.
Is that your boyfriend? Do you have a lover?
Yes and no, it's complicated. I am to possibly be a queen at some point, but I have to something prove myself. I don't know. But I like talking to him once in a while.
He says, well, you talk away. It's not like I can technically talk to him or anything, so.
Just making sure. Because I completely forgot how fucking sending stones worked for a minute. I thought it was in your head. It's not.
Sort of, kind of, but not.
Sorta, kinda, but not.
Technically.
Okay.
It's through the stone.
Okay.
So yeah, what you saying to me, Anix?
Like, oh, I got my wish. I completed my mission, so that's all squared away. Just checking in. How are you? How are the war efforts going?
You get continental takeover going quite well. Have already secured about half the continent, and they haven't even batted an eye.
That's fantastic.
Because of course we've started with the least populated, most swampy portion of the continent. It's quite damp and mosquito-y out here, and we're going to fix that, of course. Raise it up a little bit with the crystal, make it a little more nice to be around.
I admit it sounds a lot like a lot of fun what you're doing.
More monotonous with how much land we've had to cover.
I guess with how new my powers are, that everything seems a little bit shinier than it might to others.
Yes, how's that going? Are you creating new things? Finding out
Yes.
new abilities?
Both Zay and I created a pair of glasses that we could read any language with the other day.
Oh. Brilliant. You seem to have quite the knack. And Zay helped with this one too. That's very
Yes.
good working together.
Yes. Well, it's good to hear that things are going well. I won't bother you anymore.
Do continue to travel safe and keep me updated on how things are going. I guess I could reach out to you too. It's just, I guess it's been so busy. I haven't really taken a chance to think about anything else. I apologize.
That's all understandable. I would like to hear from you, though, so if you do have a moment, big if, then I would love to hear from you.
Certainly. Have a wonderful evening.
You as well. Click.
I see asking for mail forwarded permission. Say? Question mark. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to set something up because I had mentioned mail forwarding, or if it was just
Nope.
commenting.
Nope. It was just comments.
Alrighty. Was there anything else y'all wanted to do before you basically take a long rest?
Yes and no.
Also, all of you make me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
I'm thinking about doing something completely unheard of, but I need all your numbers first.
Yeah.
4.
19.
It's 31.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Oh, wait a second.
Damn.
Victor's, what was yours?
4.
4. Okay.
Hey, that's what I rolled too.
Koth?
22.
I got cost. It's 22.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing math. Okay. Now, if your combined number is higher than my D100 roll, then you're good.
We have a decent chance.
You have a decent chance.
I'm not helping.
No, but with me, Sim, and Koth, we're around 60-ish.
It's 84 is what everything
Fuck.
added together to.
Oh, wow.
That's what everything added together to.
Damn.
I only rolled a 30. So, even though you guys leveled up like last week. Because today is our like 50th episode, I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, because y'all rolled so fucking high, you get another level up and you can go to 10. So do it before I change my mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know, it's a special occasion.
Yeah. In another 50 sessions, we'll
Are
do
you
this again.
fucking serious? I just wasted so much money.
Oh, what happened?
Starting at 6th level, when you cast a spell that deals damage of the type associated with your draconic ancestry, fire, you can add your charisma modifier to 1 damage roll of that spell. At the same time, you can spend 1 sorcery point to gain resistance to that damage type for 1 hour.
Oh. Hey.
Neat.
I got no fire resistance. I'll buy that off you.
Oh yeah! That works out, actually. 850.
825.
No, 850.
Yeah, okay.
How dare you, 850.
I can now hit something in the face an additional time.
Or I can grab Uncanny Dodge. Nah, I'm gonna grab the resistance. Oh, wait a second. What? Draconic. Wait. It's not fire, it's acid. Oh well. No ring for you.
Oh,
My
no.
ring.
JK, no ring for Zay.
Sorry.
Could you guys make a ring now that you've
You
got
know,
one?
that's what I was thinking of.
That's a great no.
Kroven,
That's a great point.
Kroven, I took the skill expert feat before. D&D Beyond is not letting me take it again. I don't know if you can't double up on feats.
I think you can.
Which book is that one in?
I think it's
Hold
in
on.
Tasha's.
School expert feat. Yeah, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Yeah.
So let me double check in the book. Because I do know there are a couple feats where they're like, you can only take this once. And it says it in the feat itself. Shoot, what page was I supposed to go to? 79. And it was called Skill Expert.
Yeah.
Skill Expert, you have done. You have honed your proficiency with particular skills, granting you the following benefits. Increase one of these skills by 1 to maximum 20. Proficiency in one skill of your choice. Choose one skill in which you you gain expertise in that skill, which makes you. No, it doesn't say that you can't take it twice. So you should be able to take it again.
Okay. I'll just have to add it on the actual character sheet then. Okay. Go that way. Oh, I need to roll for HP. Ooh, alright. That's average.
Why is Totem Warrior not showing up? Is that I thought that was a PHP. Subclass.
Well, y'all, how about we say good night to chat
Oh, good night, chat.
Good night,
as
chat.
y'all level up your shit.
Woo!
Happy anniversary, chat.
Wait.
Nope. Good
Yep.
night.
Good night.